Hey everyone, Eric with Rockin H TV 78. Tonight we are going to edit some door logos that I bought in PicMonkey. Now you can do it in any software, but I thought this is one of the different ways that I do what I do, and we're going to let the crowd gather together and then we will get started. And while I was visiting here, opening up the show, I just happened to recall I needed to open up another tab on my computer. So here we go. All right. Okay. And I can't hardly see my... Hey, Jason's on. He must not be working in the field tonight. We need a converter. Pixel converter. There we go. Online converter. That's what we want. Convert inches to pixels. All right. Scott, we have Matt. Good to see you guys. Sorry I'm not ignoring you on purpose. Just... like I said, I forgot to open this window. Whoops. Okay, inches to pixels. There we go. All right. 0.25. There we go. Okay. Now, yes, now we're back. Sorry about that. So, while I was opening up the show, I forgot. I gotta get you guys some stuff. Anyway. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Thank you, Scott. That I was gone. My daughter got her final cast off today. If you didn't know, I took my daughter skiing and she had a beautiful, spectacular wreck. Hey Matt, hi Brandon. Compression fracture in her right arm, and today we got her final cast off. She's in a brace, and now she gets to use her right hand again. Thank goodness. Anyway, so I was out, got in a late workout, blah blah blah. So here we are. So it's a good thing you're not sitting here because I'm kind of stinky from running out in the wind today. Holy cow. Matt, good to see you, my friend. Justin, good to see you here. I don't know that I recall seeing you around. Good to have you here. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll get going here in just a minute or two. Let a few more people gather in. And then we'll get to working on this artwork. So I don't know that this is the most uncomplicated process. It's just, or tool. It's just another tool, okay? I've done this same type of video using Microsoft Publisher. You could use Microsoft Paint. You could use any imaging tool that you can end up printing with to do this. So this is just, like I said, another tool. And I rather like PicMonkey, quite frankly. I have a subscription to it, so... Christopher, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Glad to have you here. Christopher posted a wicked photo of a off-brand truck with a sleeper and a grain bed on it earlier today. That was crazy. Darren, good to see you. Glad you're here. Thanks for showing up. And I guess we're at 8:30 bells, so you know what that means. It's time to go. All right. Hey everyone, Eric Hazelhorst with Rockin H TV session 78. Tonight we're going to resize some door art that I bought in PicMonkey. So this is just one tool of many that you can use. I used this tool, and you're going to see exactly how I used it because I made my little show image for it with it earlier this evening, and then posted it in all the groups that I belong to. So you'll get to see that image. Anyways. What we'll do is I'll flip the camera around. Hi, Austin. Good to see you. And we will get to going on this, all right? So the first thing we're going to do is reset the camera a little bit. Now you'll notice I'm not at PicMonkey at the very moment. I'm at Fiverr.com. You've seen, if you go to RockinHTV.com, you will see a series of videos where I show you how to use this program. Hey, Alan. Hi, Carson. I don't know how to do graphic art. I pay people to do it. So let's go over here to buying. We got to go to my orders. I'm already logged in, by the way. And this is the artwork that I bought. So I spent 21 bucks on art, and I'll show you what I all got. This is the artwork we're actually going to be resizing. And then over here you'll see my crustbuster artworurt. I've paid a couple of other freelancers, or I've paid other people to do my crustbuster artwork for the drills. I'm running, I don't have enough to fulfill my last order, so I'm having it redone, and this is in a format that I can't make. Anyways, so I paid this, all this artwork cost me 21 bucks. Okay, and you'll see we have Korn here, Clements Brothers LLC, Morganfield, Kentucky, and a DOT number. Okay, so this is what I bought. So I'm going to accept the, you want to have images? Yes. I'm accepting the artwork so the watermark goes away. And this guy I hire pretty regular, does a great job. If you want to know who I hire, I'll show you in just a moment. Okay, let's give him all that. Great and fast. Send feedback. No thanks on the tip. So now, okay, and I'm using, if you want to use this guy on Fiverr, here's who I'm using right here. The seller's name is HURZ. Okay, HURZ. I don't think you can see that very well, but HURZ at Fiverr.com is who I've been using, and he does really good work. A lot of it's just reproduction stuff. So anyways, oh yeah, we had to go up here. The process I went through is I had to accept all the artwork, because if you probably couldn't see it, but in the review process there's a giant watermark, and if you download the artwork before you actually accept without any more changes being made, you'll download it with the watermark in it. So you have to go through that process I just did. Anyways, so all we're going to do here is we're going to download this. Maybe. There it goes. I got 2 of them now. I'm going to show it in folder so I know where it's at. Okay, it looks like we got 2. Okay, that's in my downloads. Good enough. Okay, so now I've accepted my artwork. We can dump that. Now we're going to go over here to PicMonkey. Now I'm signed into my account. It cost me like 30 bucks a year. And you'll notice this. This is what I created earlier this evening. And posted in all the groups telling you about the show. So there is a free version of this. You can do a 7-day trial, and then it opens you up to some tools that I'm using. But what we're going to do here is we're going to do design. And then there's an open screen will come up in a minute. I wanted to restart my computer before we got live, but yeah, it didn't work. So we're going to down here. You can see this maybe in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. You can resize this template here to anything you want. At the present moment, this is 2,000 pixels. Well, I don't want it in. I can't have it that big. So how do we know how big a pixel is? Well, you go find you an online converter, and you'll see it says inches down here on my this is called ninjaunits.com, converters pixels to inches, vice versa. I want my decal 0.25 inches, a 1/4 inch square. Okay, and I actually might push that just a little bit, 0.30 inches. So it's just a slice over a 1/4 inch, because this is going on an Ertl International S-Series truck, and the doors are humongous. So you'll notice at 0.3 inches it is 18 pixels. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to PicMonkey, and I'm going to say this is going to be, guess what? 18 pixels. I'm going to apply that, and now look at the size of that. That just got dinky. Okay, but that's how big our artwork has to be. Now I'm going to do an overlay, which just basically means I'm going to import a picture. I'm going to add my photo, and then I'm going to go to Documents, Downloads, and then here's my artwork. Okay, looks like I got plenty of choices by hitting my download button too many times. And then you can see my artwork here. Now I'm going to zoom in on this so we can see it. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. Never mind. Ah, crap. Just got rid of it. Sorry about that. Going to my computer. There we go. Anyways, so I have my artwork here. Gosh, I forgot how to zoom in on this so I can actually see the thing. Okay, that doesn't work. But you can see it's pretty small. So once you get it sized, I mean at this size, I mean you can't see it on the screen here, but the point of it is I can export this and then put it into any printing software and it'll be the correct size because I wanted it 1/4 inch or just slightly over 1/4 inch. And we're going to call this Clements. Let's just call it Clements 1. I'm going to save this as a .png so it has a clear background. I'm going to export it to my computer, and I don't want it on downloads, just want it in the desktop. Okay. At this point your image is ready to print. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to open up a Microsoft Word file real quick. And then we'll import that, and then you can see how it will look when it prints. I normally use MS Publisher, but I know a lot of people have Word and not Publisher. And my wife just walked in the door, so if it's noisy, just bear with me. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
So guys, here we go. There's my Clements resized dealie.
Sorry.
And view, let's zoom in. Zoom to, let's go 250. And there you go. There's our Clements decal right there. I don't know why it shows up a little blurry here, but it is. Anyway, that's how you're going to resize your decals in PicMonkey. Mom, Alan says hi.
Hi, Alan.
So this isn't the way I normally do it. This is just another way to do it. The way I normally do it, and frankly, for what I'm doing, is a lot faster. I just go use MS Publisher and just get a blank document. You can see some of my other decal documents here I've been using. You can see I do a lot of decals from home if I have a white truck. And let's just create that. Make that bigger. We're going to insert a photo. Picture from file. Now, if I haven't made this disclaimer before, you have to know this, guys. If you're printing anything from home on clear paper to go on a color of truck that is not white, so basically any color but white, your decal will wash out. That is just the way it is. The only decals I print at home are the ones going on white vehicles, and these are going on a white vehicle. Okay, so there you can see my Clements decal again. You can see that actually better. Oh crap, why does it always want to do that? There, you can put the size, right now the size is 1 inch, so I'm going to make it 0.3. Okay, and then look how small that went. Oh, of course we're at 31%. Let's make that much bigger so you can see it. And here it is again. That's at 150% for those of you taking notes. All right, quite a bit of information there in a short period of time, but that gets you at least 2 different tools to resize your decals. Again, the method I'm showing you only works if you're doing one of two things. You're printing this decal on clear paper for a white vehicle, or that's one, or the other option, number two, is if you print this decal on white paper and then you cut around, you know, make this a circle or a square, cut around that decal and then stick it on, then you're good. But if you try to do this clear paper, put this decal on clear and put it on black, you'll never see the art, or dark blue or green or red, yellow even. You might see the red, but you're not gonna, and might see the red and green and maybe some black, but you're not going to see the yellow and the corn. That's just the way it works. The only way to do, get you switch around here, the only way to do your decals on clear paper and get them to show up on dark colors is to have an Alps printer, or you have, which lays down a coat of white and then all the ink on top of the white so it shows up on black and red and blue. Or you have someone, you could go and have somebody screen print your decals. But if you're going to screen print, you have to buy 100 sheets of one thing, or 100 sheets of whatever, 100 sheets of that set of decals. Okay, so if you're going to go into business and do like Peterbilt stripes and you wanted, you know, full pages of various colors of Seminole stripes to resell, then you can have someone screen print them, and I don't know how much cost would be, but that is a way to get what you want. But for one-off decals, it either has to be on white paper or printed with an Alps for any color but white, just the way it is at the moment. I've used laser printers. I've used my inkjet down at home, which is reasonably nice. Doesn't work to do clear paper on anything but white. You could do black ink on red, black ink on yellow, black ink on light blue. Some dark colors will show up from home, printed at home. You can do those, but everything else is just a wash. It's got to be on a white vehicle. So all the different decal sets I showed you, you might have saw when I opened up this document, I had a whole bunch of decal sets in there. Those were all for white vehicles. That's just the way it is. So, sorry to burst your bubble, poop on your parade, and all that kind of stuff. But that's the way it works. All right, guys. Only 15 minutes tonight on this show. So, hopefully you found some value in this. Just like I said, another tool. And there you go. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment box. I'd be more than happy to answer them, as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. I appreciate it. And I'm just going to sign off here and see you next week. Thanks so much. Bye.